All right. All right. So welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 80 Summer for 4. So today, guys, we'll be doing our Champions League quarterfinal preview. And today, guys, we'll be starting with this. So what we're going to be doing in this stream is I'm going to have you guys come on for the different games, and I'll have you guys come on. So we're going to start with the Benfica Inter game. We'll then proceed to talk about the Manchester City Bayern game, and then we'll talk about Chelsea. We'll talk about Milan, Napoli, and then Real Madrid, Chelsea last. Okay? So like I said, if you're new out here, considering that subscribe button, like the stream if you haven't already. And we're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, guys. So please consider just helping out. And of course, you guys can always become a member of the channel to get access to member streams, members videos, and all that good stuff. So click that join button, guys. And right now we have 2 members. So yeah, so we're gonna start with the Inter game, man. And BLE, man, my Inter correspondent, man. Hopefully everyone can see him. So let me go ahead and do this. There we go. You guys can see him now. And so yeah,
Hello,
BLE,
is
man.
my mic working properly? Is my microphone working properly?
I believe it is. Yes, I think it is.
Yes, because I'm using headphones now, so it should be much better. All right, hello to everyone watching. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, even in some areas of the world. And yeah, I won't be on here for the whole stream, but I will be on for the Benfica Inter tie.
Yes. That's good to see, man. Good to see. So, yeah, give me your thoughts on this game, man.
I'll first. Okay, I'm back now. I had to do something quickly. All right.
All right.
I don't want to jinx anything because if I talk too much, it will affect the end of the result. But I will say that Inter's match today, I didn't watch it that much, but it was bad. It was really bad against. Sorry about that. Okay, now I should be back with hopefully no pauses. Yeah. It was against Salernitana, not really that well. It was a opening goal from Gosens in the 6th minute, late goal from the former Inter player Kandreva to score the 1-1, and that's how it ended. So Inter has been in a crisis in this area. However, in the Champions League, it has been really good. So yeah, we'll see. We did beat Porto, so that might be an advantage for us. It might be because now we are used to playing in Portugal. Benfica is a much more different team than Porto. Even though Porto did beat them earlier today, I do find Benfica more scary than Porto. So it will be a much tougher match this time. The first match is in Lisbon, so we'll see how we do there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. 2 teams that play different style of football, one offensive, one defensive, as it is this season. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can deal with Benfica's attack with Gonçalo Ramos being excellent this season for them, improving match by match. Also, they got I'm forgetting some of their players, but they do have an excellent squad that play excellent attacking football that want to press any team going forward. And yeah, Inter has to be prepared for everything, get ready to suffer and hit the Benfica on the counterattack.
Yeah. I guess I'll chime in. Yeah, I think for me that you said it perfectly, man. I think Benfica for me, this is kind of like the attack versus defense, like one of the best attacks in Europe versus one of the best defenses in Europe. You know, and it's such a very interesting matchup in the sense that I think there's going to be a lot of it's going to be very cagey. I think this will be probably one of the more lesser exciting games of the Champions League, with all due respect. And I feel like this will be a very physical affair. I think there's going to be a lot of fouls, a lot of tackles, a lot of potentially maybe red cards, and it could be very feisty. So
yeah, possibly we'll see.
Yeah, so
hopefully no red cards for both teams.
Yeah. So I mean, looking at this Benfica squad, which player screams at you like you're really scared of? Like who is like the man you're really afraid of?
Gonçalo Ramos, with how he's been playing this season, even with Portugal at the World Cup, he did score a hat trick against Switzerland, and that in very good style. And for Benfica this season, he's been hitting massive numbers, so he's the one to look out for. But obviously, they've got the player João Mario, who used to play for Inter, but was
Oh
sent out
yes,
on loan for a couple of times and was officially bought by Benfica. So we'll see how he does. He wants to be he will be motivated playing against his former club. And yeah, we'll see how we can do, especially against the Croatian talent Petar Musa. He does look like a bright talent for the Croatian national team. Even for Benfica, he's been good. So yeah, I do. The main one to look out for is Gonçalo Ramos, but you've also got players in there like Rafa Silva, David Neres. Also, you got Julian Draxler
yeah,
to be Antonio Silva as well. Who else have you got? You've still got Otamendi playing there. Vlacho Dimos is a very good goalkeeper. So Grimaldo, I
yeah,
forgot, plays for them. So yeah, definitely will be a very tough match for both teams.
yeah. Let's do a combined 11 real quick just for fun. And then I'll read what you guys say in the chat. Okay, let's just do the 4-2-3. Goalkeeper, actually manager first.
Well,
I'm gonna go with the
manager,
Benfica manager on this one.
I don't care about the manager. It's all the same to me.
Yeah, it's gotta be Roger Smith for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't give my answer to that
I feel like
because
I'm gonna give Roger Smith.
yeah, you can speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Roger Smith just because of how good Benfica have been this season, like in the Champions League and the league. My problem with Inzaghi is that he's been good, but I feel like the league is gotta do a little bit better, man. I feel like in the league has been it's a bit underwhelming in my opinion, considering what
Yeah,
Antonio
so
Conte did.
I
So
won't I will not pick any manager. I won't pick anyone. So I'll leave my
yeah.
manager undecided. Right,
Okay,
goalkeeper.
goalkeeper.
It's either Vlacho Dimos or Onana. And based on
This is a
what I've
tough one.
seen this season, Onana has to be the goalkeeper. The amount of saves he's
Yeah,
made for Inter, crucial saves against Porto, against Barcelona, against who else? I believe even Victoria Pilsen, and even the first game against Bayern Munich on match day one. Even though we lost, he still made some really good saves. So Onana, I would say, gets the upper hand in the goalkeeper position.
yeah. So that is true. That is true. I'll read your message in the chat. Don't worry, guys. I just want to get through this first. Okay, so yeah, goalkeeper for me. Vlasimus is also a really good goalkeeper too. I do agree with you though. Onana has been really crucial, and I feel like I don't really think you guys make the Champions League quarterfinals with Handanovic. In my opinion, I don't think you guys do it.
Definitely
Whereas,
not. He's a terrible goalkeeper, unlike
yeah, whereas
Onana,
I
who
think,
is a really good one.
yeah. Whereas I feel like Benfica, they could. I feel like Vlasimus was important. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like the squad is more balanced. Whereas I feel like you guys were really relying on Onana to make those crucial saves, especially against Porto. Because
Yeah,
Porto really dominated you guys in the second leg.
yeah.
So
There was
yeah,
a defensive masterclass that
yeah.
got Inter to the quarterfinals.
Right back.
Right back, I do not know who Porto's right back is, but I do know who Inter's right back is, and that's Skriniar. But
You
he has
mean
not been.
Benfica? Oh, it's Alexander Ba.
Benfica, Benfica is what I meant. I
I think it's
have not
Alexander
been.
Ba.
Yeah, sorry, I have not been getting that much sleep in the last few days, so sorry about that.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I confused Porto and Benfica. But Alexander Bach, or I won't say Skriniar because of the he has not played that much since the second half of the season. I don't know that much about Alexander Bach, but I have heard some good things about him. Who I do, it's either between Bach or Darmian. I feel like Darmian has been really crucial in the right back position. For Inter, he's a very solid player. Always gives a 6, 7, or 8 rating in every match. Really good defensively and offensively. So I would have to go with Darmian on this one. But Alexander Bach is also a really good footballer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Alexander Buff for me because I don't really rate
All
Dumfries,
right.
man. I don't rate Dumfries.
I didn't
Left
say
back.
Dumfries. I said Darmian.
Oh,
He's been
Darmian.
a lot. Yeah, but all right. Let's leave it how you want.
Yeah, let's go.
Left back. Left back. Who is Benfica's left back?
I believe it's Grimaldo.
It's either Grimaldo or Bastoni. One of those two. Um, uh, who would you choose personally?
Yeah, I think DeMarco's your left back, right?
Yes, he is, but he's more of a winger than a left back.
Yeah.
He's not really good defensively, but Bastoni is our left back.
I would go. I would go with personally for me. I'm gonna go with Grimaldo. I feel like for me, he's a really solid fullback in particular, and yeah, so I'm gonna go Grimaldo personally.
I don't care who it is, but all right, let's go Grimaldo. I really do not. I cannot decide. But
Center backs.
center backs, you have to put a Cherby because of what he's done this season. So underrated signing so far. 34-year-old, but from on loan from Lazio, but he's still been really crucial for Inter and arguably the best center back Inter has had this season, and did make a few crucial tackles and blocks against very strong and tough opponents this season that Inter has faced. So I would personally put Acerbi in that starting 11 as one of these center backs. As for the other, I do not have a clue.
I'm gonna go for me personally. I'm gonna go. I think I'll put Otamendi. Or
Oh
actually,
yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll put Otamendi and Acerbi. I think that should be.
yeah, yeah,
Albert just asked a very interesting question. AD will get into that later on.
yeah. Well, don't worry, guys. We'll read your messages. Let's just finish the 11 first. Center CDM. Um,
Çalhanoğlu needs to go in there. What he's done this season, he deserves a lot of praise. He's been really good in that CDM position, taking care of Brozovic while he was out. Even though Brozovic did play in the World Cup for Croatia, he still has not been, even when Brozovic has played for Inter this season, he has not been that convincing. So, however, Çalhanoğlu in that position looks very, very nice. That was proved against Barcelona when he scored the winning goal, and he just continued doing that. And he's been one of the main reasons why Inter has had a pretty good midfield this season. So I do like him in the CDM spot more than in the not cam and CM spot. But yes, I would personally choose Çalhanoğlu in the CDM position.
yeah. Okay, CM.
Oh, that's tough. Could you check the squad list for Benfica for the midfielders?
Yeah. So midfielders we have here. We have.
No, I
Uh,
would like to read myself. Rafa
okay.
Silva, I would say, all right, you should put Rafa Silva in there for what he's been
Yeah.
excellent this season for Benfica. So I would personally put Rafa Silva in there.
Why isn't it showing up? Rafa. Oh, is that like his accent mark? There might be an accent mark or something. Let me see. Let me just search Benfica. Oh, Rafa. It's just showing him.
Yeah, Rafa Silva.
It says more of a forward though than a midfielder.
Never mind. Just put him at the CDM position.
Yeah, let's put
CM
Barella.
position.
Yeah, let's put Barella. I think we need to put Barella.
Barella. I didn't even say that, but okay, Barella and Rafa Silva. I think that should be a good midfield. Barella, Rafa Silva, and Çalhanoğlu.
Okay, I think that's a good midfield.
Yeah, it's a very strong one, very balanced.
Okay, left wing.
Left wing has who's Benfica's left wing? Sorry, I'm asking too many questions. I just really have not slept well in the last few days.
I think it's Joao Mario.
Oh, it's either the
Yeah,
former Inter player or Di Marco, one of those two.
yeah. And I'm gonna go
If
João Mario for
anyone,
me.
if anyone is watching, you can also give your opinions on the starting 11 and if anyone should be changed. The people who are watching live, but all right, put João Mario in there.
Okay. João Mario. Oh, it says here's a center mid. Man, this is so weird. All right,
No,
let's use
that's
this way,
fine.
guys.
No,
Let's do this way.
Keep no. Keep Barella, Çalhanoğlu, Rafa Silva. That's an excellent
Yeah,
midfield.
no. We'll put Rafa on the wings. We'll put Rafa on the left wing.
All right. It's a very
Yeah.
weird idea. Very weird website. Create a formation is never used that website before, but it is. I have actually, but not that much.
Okay, striker.
It's either Gonçalo Ramos or Lautaro Martinez, but Lautaro in the last few games has not been that great. So
Well, we're going by
I would,
this season
I,
overall.
I would go. I know, you don't need to repeat, but all right.
Okay.
I would say Gonçalo Ramos, the starting
Yeah, I agree as well.
striker position.
Yeah, I agree.
What he's done at the World Cup and what he has been doing for Benfica this season is excellent. So. Albert, you just said something hilarious.
Oh my god. Right wing.
All right, right wing. That is a tough one. Who's Benfica's right wing? I'm very sorry to be asking if anyone is asking why I'm doing this. I really have not been sleeping well in the last few days.
I actually don't know the top of my head.
I've been
see
super
what-
tired. I've been doing a lot of work this week, so thank God my Easter break started
I
today.
see now. So I think I understand now. So Rafa Silva is more of their cam, and Orsnes is their left winger, and João Mario is right wing.
No, never mind. Never mind. Just keep it as it is, and the right winger just put Darmian there.
Yeah, that's such a weird pick.
It's not a weird pick. Darmian is really good in offense and defense, and I feel like he does excellent going forward. So that would personally be the starting 11. Me and AD. Made if anyone would like, you can also give your thoughts on the comments. Another funny quote from Albert.
Lukaku.
Lakaka.
Oh man. All right. So I guess before we move on to the next game, so how do you see this game going? Benfica Inter, man. How do you see this game going?
I don't want to jinx it because it will change the result of the match in real life. So hopefully it is okay. I don't want to use the word hope, but I don't want to jinx the.
Sorry to interject, BLE. I think we should put David Neres on the right.
All right, put him in there. So most of the starting 11 are Benfica players, with only four Inter players.
Dang.
No, wow. Yeah.
That's actually really. Right. I didn't think it would be this bad. I didn't think it would be lopsided.
We'll see in real life who is better.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, get back to the. So tell me how you think this game is going to pan out.
Like I said, I do not want to jinx this because this will 100% turn out the match in a very negative way. So, if I say something wrong, which will cause the match to end in a big fat L. All right. I see Inter pulling off a defensive masterclass once again against a Portuguese team, a very strong team, very historic team that is Benfica, who are recovering their form this season. So I do think Benfica will attack a lot more, put a lot of pressure, and Inter will just soak up that pressure like they have been doing against Barcelona and Porto especially, and a few other opponents in Serie A. Well, unfortunately, not Juventus, but excuse me. I do see it being similar to the Porto away game. We'll see how many goals are scored, if there are any goals.
Yeah.
So for the first leg, if this was in Milano, I would see Inter winning this game. But since it is in Lisbon, I would say that both teams, Benfica will be the better team overall in the game, but I do think that Inter will have chances to capitalize on and um, holding on again against a very strong team that is Benfica. So those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling as you. I think Benfica will actually dominate this game. Inter will not. I think Inter will be very defensive, and I think Benfica will create more opportunities. And I think what's going to come down to this game is whether Benfica is clinical or not. I think if Benfica is clinical, it's going to be really difficult for Inter, especially it's going to be really difficult. So I think this just comes down to whether Benfica is clinical or not. And if Benfica is, this could get nasty for Inter. Just saying, you know.
All right,
So
let's read the comments now.
yeah, let's read the live chat and then I'll talk and we'll talk later, man. We'll talk later afterwards. So
Possibly,
Billy says,
if I have time, maybe I could stay on, but we'll see. We'll see
yeah,
after the comments.
Yeah, Billy Reviews
Let's
Football
go.
says, let's go.
Let's
Sebastian
go.
says W. Daisy Aura says, I'm back. Yeah, yes. Sebastian says, yes. Sebastian says, hello, AD, how are you? I am good. Thank you for asking. Daisy Aura says, I have Benfica winning. Yeah, Inter got to watch out for Gonzalo Ramos. Benfica lost to Porto earlier today. Yeah, that's true. They did lose. They had Porto did a comeback. Benfica's still 7 points ahead though in the league. So Benfica's still in a great position to win the league.
I didn't watch the match, but I didn't watch the Benfica Porto match, but I did hear that Porto did pull off a not defensive masterclass, but they did stop Benfica from having other chances. So they did
maybe
quite well on that.
Yeah, maybe you should watch the highlights of that game before you play against Benfica.
I don't want to do that because that will jinx it. But all right.
Okay. All right, fine. Never mind. Don't do it then. Albuquerque says, big up 87 Nicola. Yeah, big up to you, Albert. Sebastian said, Talisca signed a new card in 2026.
Hello, Albert.
Talisca's pretty good AG rated. Rafa's underrated. Benfica winning. Nicola, how would you feel if João Mario scores a crucial goal against Inter?
Finally, you said my name correctly. How would I feel if João Mario scores a... By the way, AD, you finally said my name correctly, but... How would you feel if João Mario scores a crucial goal against Inter? Very weird. I've never watched João Mario play for Inter. As I said, I've been supporting Inter since the COVID-19 pandemic. So I don't have any memory of watching João Mario, but what I've seen from him against Juventus, he'll be motivated to do it against Inter, but slightly less because it will be against his former club. But he does want some revenge on Inter, since Inter did him a bit dirty by constantly sending him out alone. And even when he was not alone, he did. When he had opportunities to play, Inter never gave him any. So he does feel the need for some revenge against us, but we will have to wait and see how we deal with that pressure coming from the player that is João Mario, who has been really good this season for the football club Benfica.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. We didn't talk about injured players to look out for. We'll do that after this, reading the comments, and then we'll look at the insights, and then we'll move on to the next game. Yeah. So does Mario play in the wing? I thought he was more of a CM. Yeah, I think we figured that. Eusebio
striker, legendary comment.
He's a legendary player, man. Unfortunately, he's a great player though. He's a legendary player. Unfortunately, he doesn't play football anymore. So, yeah. As let's move on. Rafa on the wings. Neres, Lukaku on the right. Neres on the right's going. Don't talk about Lukaku.
Especially against that, especially Lukaku's disaster class against Croatia that must never be spoken of, and his disaster class.
Yeah, Daisy Ora says 80 question. Barca won La Liga and Super Cup. How would you rate the season out of 10? I'll briefly answer this, but I'm not going to go too much into depth because this is a Champions League preview. So, I will briefly answer though. I would give the season probably a 6, probably maybe a 6.5, probably around that
If
range.
Bars,
I'm not going to really
eh,
explain because
yeah,
yeah,
if you let me give my thoughts, I would give Barcelona 6.5. It's just I
yeah, I'll
would
probably
have
give it
given
like
it higher. I would have given them higher if they had gotten out of the Champions League group. But
yeah,
since they
yeah,
did not, it's more of a 6.5.
yeah, 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 yeah. Match says I think Benfica Man City will win on Tuesday. All right, we'll talk about Man City in a bit
We'll
later.
see. We'll
Yeah, and
see.
so now
But
let's talk about inter players. So which inter players have you been really impressed this season? Just quickly go over this.
almost
Obviously,
pretty much no. I've been impressed with no one this season except
wow.
for Onana. Onana is the only one that has really caught my eye, but he has made a few mistakes, but that's mostly the defense's fault for
Well, did
letting
you
in
weren't
goals
you
like
praising Serbi? Sherby?
Cherby, yes, but he himself cannot play every single match because he is old as heck. So, but
Yeah.
I wasn't praising him. I was just giving him credit for
Okay,
doing
okay, I
what he
see.
has
What
been
about
doing. It's
Demarco? I
just
think Demarco's been great for you guys. He's been
he's
a
been
standout
good.
player for me.
He's been good, but he has not been that energetic as he has in the first half of the season.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
who else? Skriniar, not really. Darmian's
yeah,
been really good. I rated Darmian very highly. He never disappoints. Even when Inter lose, he always puts in a decent performance. So you cannot hate Darmian for that. People need to put respect on his name for what he's doing at his age. Playing for one of the best teams in Italy, and I feel like he does not get some of the credit that he deserves. Oh yeah,
yeah,
one thing I forgot to say is that Çalhanoğlu will be out for the first leg.
yeah. And actually, I do want to look at the injuries because we didn't actually look into that. I do want to look into that. So these are the
Yeah,
players that are injured,
Mihail.
guys. So Skriniar, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, all right,
Um,
it's fine.
Skriniar is out. Chalanahu is going to be out. Now they may return for the second leg because it says mid-April, so there is a chance.
Yeah, they said
Restitch is doubtful.
Inter. Yeah, they
Okay.
reported sempreinter.com reported that Çalhanoğlu will be back for the second leg, and for Mihailo Ristic, a Serbian player, who I definitely need to watch more since I do need to scout Serbian players for the national team of Serbia. Um,
Yeah.
he will be injured, but he has been decent from what I've heard. Not this season, but when he has gotten some opportunities, he has capitalized on them. So
Yeah. Draxel is doubtful for this game. Ristich is doubtful. Guedes is going to be. I think Guedes is going to miss both games. I guess it was late
yeah,
April.
yeah,
Yeah, and Alexander
they're
Ball.
going to
Oh
show
dang!
get it.
I think he's out for the season. Like it says late May, so he's not going to
Late
feature at all. So that's a
May.
big
Yeah,
blow.
late May. That's the end of the season. Yeah, so there's
Yeah,
only
dang.
less than 2 months left of the season, and he's out.
Yeah, that's very
So do we
unfortunate, man.
do do we do we do we have to change the combined 11 for
Nah. We'll just keep it. It's just to keep it. Just like we're looking at overall squads. We're not like considering injured players, whatever. It's just overall. Anyways,
Don't
let's look at.
worry, Daisy. Don't worry, Daisy Orhu. You will be proven wrong once again.
We'll see. We'll see. So this is the odds for this game, guys. So Benfica is winning as 43%. Extra time is 29. Wait, hold up. You can't even go extra time for the first leg. Well, what is Google smoking?
They possibly mean draw. Most likely they
Oh,
mean a draw.
yeah. That makes more sense then. It shouldn't say yeah. Well, anyways, yeah. So yeah, draw 29, enter 28. So let's look at the insights. This will be the fourth meeting between Benfica and Internacional in the European competition, and first since the last 16 stages of the 2003-2004 UEFA Cup. Benfica winless in the previous three, drawing one and losing the other two. The one previous meetings between Benfica and Internacional in the European Cup Champions League came in 1965 when the Italian side won 1-0 and the final played at the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium.
That is pronounced Giuseppe Meazza. That's how you say
Giuseppe
it.
Meazza. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah,
I
no
know
problem.
my pronunciation sometimes can be really
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can understand the. It's difficult for foreigners to pronounce. It's difficult for people to pronounce. To rephrase myself, to
Yeah.
pronounce languages that they do not have experience in and do not speak.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
understand
Let's
the
continue.
situation.
Yeah, Benfica have already won two. Benfica already have two wins over Italian opposition in the UEFA Champions League this term, beating Juventus home and away in the group stage. Prior to 2020-2023 campaign, they've only won two of their 11 matches against Italian sides, the European Cup / UEFA Champions League. Wow, that's really
Yeah,
interesting.
we will see definitely. Benfica did play against Juventus both games. I didn't watch the second one, but they did let Juventus. Okay, we will see, Daisy. I'm just telling you, people underestimate Inter a lot in the Champions League. So
Yeah. Let's continue with the insights.
yeah,
You did
but
not say else.
Juventus, what I've seen of Juventus against Benfica, not convincing at all. But in that second game in Lisbon, Benfica did let Juventus score two late goals, so that scoreline flattered Juventus a little bit. But yeah, Benfica otherwise against Juventus have done really well.
Yeah. International secured their place in the season's UEFA Champions League quarterfinal after eliminating Portuguese side FC Porto in the previous round. Simeone Inzaghi's side won 1-0 in aggregate across both legs, despite the expected goals aggregate at the time being 2.1 and 3.5. Wow. That is
Yeah,
actually shocking.
interesting.
Wow.
All
All right,
right,
last one,
if
guys.
you if all right, read that first and then I'll speak.
Yeah. Okay. Benfica looking to record 5 consecutive victories in the European Cup / UEFA Champions League for the first time since the 1989-1990 campaign, when they won 6 in a row and were out to reach the final of that season. Lost 1-0 versus AC Milan. And of course, the stadium is Lisbon Stadium, Estadio de Luz. So.
Yeah, that's also the stadium where Serbia beat Portugal.
Oh
One of
no, Al.
this stadium, the stadium has really good memories for me. Excellent memories that unfortunately
Al.
turned it into terrible ones at the World Cup. But otherwise, I do have experience in watching one of my teams play at the Estadio de la Luz in Lisboa, Portugal. But yeah, we'll see. All right, I think I
All
can
right.
stay on for a few more, probably for two more. Okay, actually, I might stay on a bit longer now, since I just asked for permission and I was granted some. So
Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the poll. So I did a poll and 12 votes are in. I think we're going to end the poll probably now. And that the results are in, guys. So these are the results, guys. I just ended the poll right here, guys. And so Benfica win is 75%, Inter win is 25%, draw is 0%. So most of you guys are going with Benfica to win. Of course, I'm not going to get my predictions until on Monday. So you guys are going to wait and see. And you guys already know which team I picked to advance to the Champions League quarterfinals. So check that video out, guys. Check that video out if you haven't already.
yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Billy, for staying on. I'll still keep you on if you want to speak. I'll just put you in the background, so
Yeah, you can
I'll prioritize other people.
possibly for the AC Milan Napoli game if there is time for that, but we'll see.
Yeah. So next one, it is Man City Bayern Munich. So let me see if I could get my Bayern friend to come on. Let's see. Hopefully he's
Yeah,
free.
yeah. If you can put me in the background now if you want.
Okay. So here we go. Okay, so let me see if I could. Let me see if my Bayern friend is free right now. If not, I will just do this myself. If he's not available, let's see. Where is he? Okay. So let's see. Let me go ahead and send the link to my Bayern friend. Hopefully that person joins. Okay, so I'm gonna give this Bayern fan probably around like 5 minutes, and if Samasi doesn't join, I'll just like I'll just do this myself. So I'll give like around like 2 or 3 minutes waiting time. In the meantime, we're gonna read some of your comments. So yeah, Joao Felix and right would be good. Oh man. Sorry, Nicola. Benfica winning. We'll see, Nicola. Lampard will be a UCL champion again. I don't know about that. Izor says City versus Bayern is supposed to be a final. Albuquerque says, imagine Chelsea Man City in the final again and Lampard destroys Pep. Well, actually, that can't happen, Albert, because Chelsea Man City play each other in the semis, so that's not how the bracket works. So these the bracket is Man City Bayern, Real Madrid Chelsea, and these two teams are on the same side, so that will not work like that. Albert, the troll legend. Albert, man. Albert. Respect Albert, man. Respect Albert. So, like I said, guys, let's see. Um, so Oh, actually, I'm a dummy, guys. I'm a dummy. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it's Man City Bayern. That's on Tuesday. I was looking at the second leg for some reason. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and just get I guess I'll just go ahead and start to not waste time. Because we don't have all day, guys. So this will be really interesting, guys. Man City, Bayern Munich, man. This is the matchup I'm so looking forward to, man. This is the matchup, guys. This is my favorite Champions League quarterfinal matchup of the four. Um, this is my favorite Champions League quarterfinal matchup. The reason why I love this one so much is because there's so much narratives for this one. You have the Tuchel narrative. You know, Tuchel obviously getting the better of Manchester City in the Champions League final 2021. Then obviously you have the Cancelo narrative. Then you obviously have the Leroy Sané narrative. And there's just so many storylines of this one. Both teams play the same exact football. Both really get high pressing, scoring teams. Although I will say Bayern is more of a gegenpress team. They play more offensive, but Man City are also very offensive too. And what's really interesting with this game is that this could be a very high scoring matchup. This could be the highest scoring matchup in the Champions League quarterfinals, and that's what makes things really interesting for me is how will this pan out, you know? And I think it's gonna be really fascinating to see what happens then. So I really like that matchup in that sense. So it's going to be very interesting. So I just think it's really going to be really cool again to see what happens. So for Manchester City, man, the only injured players they have is Phil Foden. Phil Foden is out for the game, it seems. For Bayern Munich, Matthias Till is going to be out, it seems. Manuel Neuer is out for the season. Lucas Hernandez is out, and Choupo-Moting is out. As for the head-to-head record, it's 5 wins for Manchester City, 5 wins for Bayern Munich. Obviously, the most recent meeting came in the club friendly, which we're not going to really count. But and then obviously Champions Cup. And so the last time they played against each other in a competitive fixture was actually in Champions League, where Bayern actually won 2-0 here in the 2011. And Man City won 2011. And then obviously Bayern won 3-1 away. And then Man City won 3-2 away. And yes, it's really been competitive, guys. It's really been neck and neck here. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, guys. So looking at the Manchester City players for me this season, obviously the standout guy is obviously Erling Haaland. He is obviously the player that everyone is looking forward to seeing. Now, obviously, we're not sure if Haaland's gonna be playing this game because his fitness level is still uncertain, and there is a chance he may not even play against Southampton, which is the next game Man City will play this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then obviously got Julian Alvarez, who's been amazing as a backup. And then obviously Kevin De Bruyne is standout. And then obviously got Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Ilkay Gundogan. You know, Gundogan as well. I forgot about him. You know, former, he's a Dortmund player, so of course he wants to make a point against obviously Bayern Munich. I'm sure he wants to make a statement, so he will definitely have some kind of impact, you would imagine. Then obviously Nathan Ake for me has been excellent. I think he's been one of Manchester City's most integral players this season. I think it's been amazing. Rico Willis has done a good job. Akanji's been also good as well, former Dortmund player as well. And yeah, man. So, and then obviously Ederson as well. And then obviously Pep Guardiola, former Bayern coach as well. So he wants to make a point here. And then obviously for Bayern Munich, man, Thomas Tuchel, the current Bayern coach, obviously Julian Nagelsmann got sacked. And so now is Thomas Tuchel as a coach now. And then obviously got Sommer in goal. Then you obviously got Benjamin Pavard, De Ligt, Alphonso Davies, Upamecano. Bayern only conceded 2 goals in the Champions League. So how will Bayern's defense handle Manchester City? And obviously for midfielders, you got Thomas Muller, Ryan Gravenberch, Goretzka, Musiala, Kimmich, then Warner. And then obviously for attackers, you got Choupo-Moting, Sadio Mane, a Liverpool player, of course, Leroy Sané, Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry. I mean, there's so many star-dusted players in this one, guys. And I think we have to do a combined 11, guys. We have to do a combined 11 to this one because this is going to be really interesting, guys. Really, really interesting here, guys. So for this one, guys, combined 11, man. So who do you have for a manager for me? Personally, for me, my manager pick for me is going to be I'm going to go with for this one. I'm going to go with Pep Guardiola on this one. I would have actually gone with Nagelsmann, but I just think that for me the issue is that he's not there anymore, and I can't really give it a Tuchel. He just came in, so so it has to be Pep Guardiola by default. Now for right back, actually goalkeeper for me it's Ederson or Sommer, and for me I'm going to go Sommer. I think Sommer for me has been amazing for Bayern as a back the replacement, and I feel like for Ederson, I don't really rate Ederson as highly as a lot of people do, so I'm going to go Sommer on this one. You could go with Ederson if you want, but I'm going to go with Sommer for me personally. Right back for me is between Mazraoui and then obviously Cancelo. Then obviously for Manchester City, I think they have Kyle Walker. And so it's between, for me, it's really between Walker and obviously Mazraoui. And I'm going to go with Walker on this one. I think Walker's been more consistent. I like Mazraoui, but I don't think Mazraoui has been that amazing. Then obviously left back for me is between Ake and Davis. I'm going to go with Ake on this one. I think Ake has been really good for Manchester City this season. So I'm going to go with Nathan Ake on this one. The center backs for me, you got to put Upamecano. You got to put some respect on him. He's been fantastic for Bayern Munich this season. And you can make an argument that both Bayern center backs can get there. But I'm going to put Akanji as the other center back for Manchester City. So that's going to be there here. Okay. So then obviously CDM, guys. CDM. Who are we going to put in the CDM, guys? For me, it's we have a really interesting one, guys. We have Kimmich or Rodri. And for me, it's really, really interesting, guys. I just think it's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens. So for me, I'm going to personally go with, this is a really difficult one. Really difficult one. I think I'm going to go with this is difficult, guys. Actually, I want to ask you guys in the chat. Who's been better, guys? Kimmich or Rodri? Who do you put? So, it's really difficult, guys. I don't even know, man. But I'll skip this one for now because I can't decide. So the other center mid, I'm going to go with. For me, the other center mid. Who I'm going to go with? I think for me, you got to put Gundogan. I think you got to put him. Other center mid, I guess. Obviously, probably you would actually probably have to put the Goretzka. All right, guys, I'm going to read your chat after I do this. Come at 11, guys. The striker for me is obviously Holland. I don't think there's any debate. So, and then obviously right winger for me, I'll probably say Mahrez. And then left wing, I'll put Coman, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm going to put Kingsley Coman for me personally. So let me read what the chat is deciding here. And then afterwards, guys, so many of you guys are voting Kimmich, guys. Kimmich. Okay, so I guess we'll put Kimmich in the combined 11. So, actually, I have a better idea, guys. Now that I have a better idea, guys. Why don't we do this, guys? Since a lot of you guys are getting mad at it, Alphonso Davis. Maybe we put Davis at the left back and we put Ake at center back and we put Ake over at Kanji. So, yeah, let's do this way. I think it's a better idea, guys. So, come on. There we go. Is this about how about this one, guys? How about this one? Yeah, I think Kimmich is better. I would agree as well, just about. Okay, so let me read some of you guys saying in the chat. And then I'll give you guys my score prediction for this one, and then we'll move on to the next game. So. Where am I at? Okay. Imagine Chelsea. Okay, here we go. Tuchel gonna beat Pep again. 80 content crack. Here we go. Yeah, thank you, man. Content crack, man. Content crack, man. Content crack. Tuchel gonna beat Pep again, man. This match will be mouth-watering. Dazor says, well, Holland play. I hope Bayern win, Albuquerque says. Guardiola. Bayern got knocked out of the Pokal. Yep, that's true. Freiburg tax. Even if Nagelsmann was there, I was chosen Pep. Well, I'm going by based on this season. That's what I mean. Sommer says. Dazor says. Red Devil Studio says, hello, yo, AD. Thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining RDS, man. Check out his channel, guys. Great United fan channel, guys. Check out his channel. Ake over Davis. Now I'm not having that. Semis Man City versus Real Madrid. Napoli versus Inter. Final Man City versus Napoli. Winner Man City. Yo, I got Man City winning 3-1. Don Transfer says, big up, man. Wait, what happened to Barca, man? Well, I'll just briefly answer that we were destroyed. We got outclassed, and defensively we were terrible. Attack was pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, just check out my match reaction I did on Wednesday. You could see where I went a bit more into depth in that game. So, yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. We just got destroyed. Bulgarian Mapping says, sleeping, easy as Kimmich. Thank God I only have half day on school on Tuesday. Can't miss this match. Easily Kimmich. I've been Italian team can win the UCL this year. Same outdone transfers. Wait, what are you thinking? Where's Davis? Kimmich. Kimmich Roy's clear. Holland over Goting. Yeah, come on. It's got to be triple. Come on. Holland's clear, man. Akanji's been better than Ake this season. Well, I really want to put Nathan Ake, guys. I think he's been really good. So I really want to put him in. I think he's been really good for Manchester City. So that's why I want to put him in. So Man City's going to win 3-1, bro. That's my prediction. Bayern 5, Man City 3. And also soon winning it. We'll see Eldon. And 2-2 first leg, and Bayern wins 4-3 at home. Let me actually do a poll, guys. So Bayern versus Man City. I should have done this a lot earlier, guys. So actually, the first leg is at Manchester City, guys. Fine. You know what? Let's just put a kanji, I guess. Fine. There you go. All right, so let's see if let's see if Samasi joins. It doesn't seem like she's gonna join, so we'll just keep it as it is, I guess. So, like I said, guys, it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens, man. Really interesting to see what happens, man. The story parallels, man. It's going to be such a high-scoring game. Like I can guarantee there's going to be a lot of goals, guys. There's going to be a lot of goals in this game, guys. Like I said, I don't want to give my prediction yet because I want to save it for Monday. But I will just tell you this right now, guys, that this will probably be a high-scoring match. We're going to get at least 2 goals. I think we're going to get at least 2 goals, guys, in this matchup. And I'm super, super excited to see what happens this one, guys. And probably on Twitch, guys. I think on Twitch, probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. I will do a Champions League simulation, and we'll be simulating all the quarterfinal games. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in this game in particular, guys. I'm going to be really, really excited for this one, guys. So, guys, make your vote counts, guys. Make your vote count. So, Kanji over Ake. Ake was in quarterfinal of the World Cup, though. Man City 3, Bayern 2 first leg. And 3-1 first leg, Bayern win. 2-0 second leg, and City wins up pen. Remember, at Joral Gamer, though, the first leg is at Manchester City at the Etihad. So, the second leg will take place in the Allianz Arena. So, think of that as you will. So, oh, you mean like do you mean like Manchester? Okay, I think I see what you mean. So 5-4 City. Wow. Let me see what you guys saying in the poll, guys. So it's really, really interesting, guys. It's really split here. I mean, it's a really, really split here, guys. We got 4 people voting for Manchester City, 4 people voting for Bayern Munich, man. I'm really excited for this match, man. I'm really excited for this one, guys. It's going to be very, very fascinating to see what happens, guys. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. How many likes? We're at 14 likes, guys. 14 likes. So let's try to get to 20 likes for today, man. 20 likes for today here. And one person just picked a draw. One person picked a draw here, man. One person picked a draw. So are we okay with this combined 11, guys? I think this is a good combined 11 we have here, guys. I think this is a great combined 11. Here we have, yeah, I think it's a pretty good combined 11. So are you guys generally okay with this combined 11? Because we're going to move on to the next game, guys. Next game. So next game, guys. Next game. So Eldon transfer the rule that drew late winner against Empoli. Mel Sonate, John C says City versus Bayern. I predict both games to end 0-0 or someone to take over with 1 goal overall. Bealey says yes. Where's KDB? Actually, that's actually yeah, we do gotta KDB, man. I don't know, man. I haven't been that impressed with KDB this season. I think he's not actually, to be fair though, Goretzka's not really having that good of a season. So yeah, I think you know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's put KDB over Goretzka. We gotta put KDB. So let's put Kevin De Bruyne, man. Because I'll be honest with you, man, he needs to show up, man. Because this season, man, he's been underperforming, man. He's been underperforming. I expect more from Kevin De Bruyne, man. So will he show up in this Champions League game, man? We're gonna have to wait and see, man. So yeah. Where's Robin? Well, Robin retired, man. Robin retired. Honestly, though, if he did an all-time combined 11, I would definitely put him in. But right now, these are current players, and obviously, Arjen Robben is obviously a world-class player, man. So, well, Albert, stop trolling. All right. So, I think we're done with the Manchester City Bayern Munich preview, guys. So, I hope you guys did enjoy that. So, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game, guys. And maybe if Samasi joins later on, I'll include her later on. But for now, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game, guys, because we don't have much time to spare. But I was going to actually look at the timeline before we move on, guys. So, inside, this will be the 7th meeting between Manchester City and Bayern Munich in European competitions, with both sides alternating victories across the previous 6, 3 each in all UEFA Champions League. Manchester City won 2 of their previous occasions when hosting Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League, with their one defeat coming against Pep Guardiola's Bayern in October 2013. Since losing 4 consecutive away games against English sides in the UEFA Champions League between 2005 and 2011, Bayern Munich have only lost 1 of their 10 such trips since and won 3 of the last 4. Manchester City have won their last 10 home games against German sides in the UEFA Champions League by an aggregate score of 39-10, including all 4 games this run during the knockout stage. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola has won 54% of his games in the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. Among those with 30-plus games in the knockout stage, he has the best win percentage of any manager and is the only one to have won more than half of his games. Wow, that's very, very interesting, man. Very interesting stats there. So, anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one, guys. So we're 51 minutes in, geez. We're kind of running. We're going to have to run. We're kind of running out of time here, but we'll make do what we have. So I'm going to end the poll here, guys. So most of you guys are going with a very split opinion. So let's see. What's the next Champions League game we have? I think the next one is what's the next one we have here? The next one is Real Madrid Chelsea. So we're going to invite Theodore to give her perspective on that one in particular. So let me just send the link to Theodore Grandin. So we're going to start with Real Madrid Chelsea, man, because there's a lot to say upon that game, man. A lot to say upon that game. And then we'll round up with Milan Napoli. So while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get. So let me go put the timestamp here. So Real Madrid, Chelsea. Okay. So Real Madrid, Chelsea, man. So I'm going to give Theodore probably, I'll give him maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. And if he doesn't join, then we'll just move on, guys. I'll just do this myself if he doesn't join. Theodore, man. Hello, man. It's been a while, man.
Yep. This Chelsea have been that's fine.
So yeah, man. How are you feeling, man? How are you feeling about this one, man?
Not great, Bob. Not great. At this point, I just want like a draw in this game. If we can get that, that'd be great. But I don't think we'll get anything. It's gonna be a long game.
Yeah, man. I'm sure we could be here for a long time now to discuss Chelsea issues, but obviously we're in a crunch here, so we can't go through all that. So summarize what's been wrong with Chelsea, man.
What hasn't been wrong with Chelsea, to be honest? Like, honestly. Our attack has been shit. Honestly, our defense has been not too bad. Like, that's been what's been right. But our attack is just like Havertz. I don't know how he's still a starter. Because he always has this purple patch in the March where he's actually not that bad, and then he's just back to being absolute ass. Mudrik's been absolute ass. Felix doesn't score his chances, but he's good at the rest. So it's basically our attack, because our defense, like, it concedes like 1 goal a game, which is not that bad. And also Potter was a problem. Like, just apart from our defense, the rest of the club has been shit. Even
over the midfield.
Enzo Fernandez has been good, and Kante being injured was a big part of the way we've had. But now Kante's back, so who knows? Maybe Kante will single-handedly like get us through, like he did last time.
Yeah. Oh man, that Enzo signing, man. I like that's like he's been so good for you guys,
and I feel so bad for him. If we didn't have Enzo, we'd been knocked out by Dortmund.
Yeah, dude, that guy's been a baller, man. Fantastic player, man. I really like Badiashile, man. Badiashile. Too bad he's not. I don't think he's in the Champions League squad.
No, he's not. Yeah, because we could only select 3 players to like put in our Champions League squad, and we selected Felix, Mudryk, and Enzo.
Dang.
We shouldn't have selected Mudryk, to be honest. We should have selected Badiashile instead.
Yeah. And by the way, we're not doing a combined 11, guys, because I don't think we can put us. We're not doing a combined 11. I'm sorry.
Apart from Enzo, I don't think a single Chelsea player goes in.
Yeah, I guess. So, and what scares you about Real Madrid, I guess?
Their aura. Their vibe.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, you know. What is there not to be scared of? They just fucked Barca. Like, what do you want us to do against that?
Yeah, I know. It was a demolition, man, demolition. So
Like we
and they
couldn't
did at
score
the
against,
Camp Nou, man.
we couldn't score against Liverpool. What do you want us to do against Real Madrid? Like I predicted us to lose
Yeah,
2-0
man.
in this first game.
I will say this though. I think Real Madrid's defense is I think it's a weak point as team. I will say.
Yeah, but our attack is our weak point. So
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, it's like I don't think his Real Madrid scheme is perfect. That's what I'm trying to say. So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to
We
play
still,
devil's
I mean, we
advocate
still have
here.
a chance. We still have like a very small chance. We never know. That could be a miracle,
Oh, Rudiger, man.
bro. I put Rudiger to have a man of the match performance in the Champions League
Oh, no.
prediction. He's going to do. He's going to have. He's probably going to score a brace against us.
And Eden Hazard, man.
Now, if Hazard scores, I'm done. Honestly, I want Hazard back at Chelsea. Honestly, I'm probably the only one that wants him back, but I want him back.
And
And
dude,
then
Benzema,
Benzema,
man.
yeah, Benzema and
He's on the
Vinicius.
form of his life.
Benzema and Vinicius, nah, we're
Oh
fucked.
my god. 2 back-to-back hat tricks,
To,
man.
to put it
It's like
lightly, we're really fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, people are telling me this is like Ramadan Benz, and oh my, he's just incredible. And I just saw like yesterday he scored a hat trick against Chelsea last year, I think. Yesterday. So
Yeah. Well, like honestly, Real Madrid are so balanced. So it's like they're so balanced. Plus, they got the Champions League pedigree. Like, there's nothing we can do against them.
yeah, and also the thing is like with Real Madrid is that their season has pretty much been done. Like you know,
Yeah.
La Liga they're definitely out. So you know, and obviously I know the Copa del Rey they still have it. It's Copa
I
del Rey,
mean, we're
you know.
also going to focus on the Champions League. I'd hope because like we
Yeah,
have nothing
so-
to play for.
Yeah,
But,
like
yeah.
Champions League, like they're gonna go all in for this Champions League because if you ask most Madrid fans, I think most of them would say this has been a disappointment of a season,
Yeah.
despite the fact they still won 2 trophies. You know, Club World Cup, UEFA Super Cup.
Well,
So
but if we had Luis Enrique, I would have a little bit of hope, or Nagelsmann, I would have a bit of hope.
Yeah.
But nah, Lampard is not
Lampard.
going to cut it.
Carlo Ancelotti, man. Oh yeah, there's also I forgot about that narrative. Obviously, he managed Chelsea in the past.
Yeah, and he's
So-
also linked with Chelsea for the summer. Bro,
Oh, man, there's so much-
honestly, I want Mourinho. I want Mourinho back.
Oh man, it's looking rough, man. It's looking rough. So how do you think this game pans out, man? How do you think this pans out?
Honestly, I think first half is going to be pretty tight and cagey, 0-0 at halftime, and then I think Real Madrid score 1 like just after halftime because like mentality like wise we're shit, so we're going to concede just after, and I think they're going to score a late goal just to finish the game off.
Yeah, I could see that actually happening. Like the first half being very cagey, the second half Real Madrid just score 1, and the Real Madrid score second, then they'll probably just ease the brakes. So
Yeah,
probably just
and then
like,
we're gonna.
yeah. So
I
yeah.
predicted 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. That seems reasonable. And the head-to-head record, man, it's not looking that great. Although it should be worth noting that Real Madrid have only lost 1 competitive game against Chelsea. Have only lost 1 competitive game against Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Only 1 competitive game.
about to be
So
2.
Maybe
even
that
3.
could give you some hope. Yeah, man. So
Did
it's
we
gonna be
have
very
did we
interesting.
have Frank Lampard in any of those games?
So actually, yeah, that's actually a good question. Let's actually check. Let's check the. Oh no, and not no in the Champions League. No, I don't think so. Maybe maybe this like Champions Cup game. Maybe he might play. Let's see. Let's see. No, I don't see. Eden Hazard played. He scored a brace.
Oh, damn! In a loss.
Yeah. What about that 3-1? Let's see. It doesn't say here.
Oh,
But yeah, man, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, man. But I want to play devil's advocate here. You know, Real Madrid,
I mean,
Chelsea.
we still have a chance, I guess.
You know, it's crazy. Chelsea have still been pretty good in the Champions League, despite how crap they've been in the league.
Yeah.
So like, does that give you some confidence, or here like it would have worked if it wasn't against Real Madrid?
I wouldn't call it confidence. I would call it hope. Tiny
Yeah.
bit. You can never have zero hope with your team. You're like, even if you're David against Goliath, you're always gonna have that teensy bit of hope.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Do you think it's the worst draw as a Chelsea fan? Like you could have got?
Nah, I think we could. I'd rather play them than Man City because, like, Man City, I know we'd lose as well, and we're rivals, kind of, with perennial rivals.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have them, or Bayern is even worse as well. So honestly, I'm fine with Real Madrid. We're not gonna win Champions League anyways. So I guess if we lose to the most respectable Champions League team, it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. So let's read some comments, man. Let's read some comments here. Okay. You have to put Lozano in the starting 11. Lozano. What?
I think it was a troll as well.
Yeah. Sebastian can't wait for Lampard. Sebastian, focus on Liverpool, man. Focus on Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. We're both in the same boat. We're both S.
Sebastian said, yes, Theodore. Aracona says, you have to put Pulisic in the starting 11. Theodore agrees with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who knows? I don't even care about it. Starting 11 is going to be useless anyways.
Yeah, Pulisic,
so
man.
Yes, Pulisic can start if you want.
Yeah, Pulisic. He scored against Real Madrid, man.
Yeah, let's do it. And Mason Mount. Let's make him captain.
Pulisic loves to score against Real Madrid. That's only one goal, though, so I wouldn't say that. But okay. Sebastian Theodore, no need for a rant. We already have angry rant, man. The Chelsea fan who's already mad. Okay. Captain Falcon.
I'm not even ranting. I'm just like, I've given up hope with Chelsea.
If Chelsea wins, we will never hear it stop. We will never stop hearing it from them.
True.
That's probably true, man. What if Chelsea, from some crazy imagination, win the Champions League when Lampard's coach?
I mean, then I'd like Lampard to stay permanently because you can't like do that. Like if he wins the Champions League, you can't not give him the job.
It would be like Dave Mateo.
That wouldn't be fair. That wouldn't be fair.
Would it be like Dave Mateo?
Yeah, exactly. So we got to give him the job.
Yeah, the Czar, man. The Czar, man. Sebastian said, Real Madrid not that scary. Real not that scary? What are you saying? What?
Like, they're never going to fuck you, apart from, like, last week. Of course, they thrashed Barca. But, like, see, like, last year they got outplayed, but they still won. They're still going to beat you.
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, so not scary. Like, they're not going to thrash you or anything. They're not, like, the best team with the flashiest players, but they're going to get the job done.
Oh, man, if they thrash you guys. Because they kind of basically did to Liverpool.
Now, at least play with some sort of pride.
Yeah, so that's why I told Chelsea fans that I've spoken to some a few days ago that Real Madrid will most likely win, but like it won't be like a humiliation. Like it probably won't be like a 5-0. It probably won't be that kind of thing because Real Madrid just don't do that. They just there to win.
Park the bus in the first leg.
Now, if you guys played against Bayern, that's a different story because they would they want to humiliate any team. They want to humiliate everyone.
Bayern are mean, and Man City as well would have wanted to humiliate us because of the Champions League final.
Yeah. So, Sebastian said Ramadan Benzema is so scary. Yeah. Abelkar says, hopefully Madrid loses my Ronaldo narrative. He's still in.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they do. At least you're supporting us, I guess.
Yeah, Terry14 OD says, trust me, Chelsea always raise a game at UCL. As a Chelsea fan, if we get a result in the Bernabeu, we will beat them at the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have to get a result in the Bernabeu first. I mean, we did get it last year, but last year we had last year as well. We had a result. You never know, I guess. But we had Tuchel and not Lampard.
Yeah, that's the thing for me is that, honestly, I would have given you guys, like, if Tuchel stayed as a Chelsea coach right now, I would have given you guys a better chance. It's just that with Lampard, this guy doesn't have any tactics. Like, I don't think he knows what he's doing.
He's been asked at Everton too. Like, why? It's just for the vibes at this point.
Yeah, like I'm thinking, like, is this like a PR move? Like, it feels like for me this is more of a PR move than a sporting move.
Yeah, I guess, but it shouldn't even be a PR move because like fans shouldn't be happy with this. But it is what it is.
Dude, I've seen some Chelsea fans go crazy on Twitter over this, and obviously, who's that? Rory Jennings, that guy. I heard he's
honestly,
like loving it.
Rory Jennings is kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Actually, extremely stupid. Like,
he doesn't watch this, Ed.
Nah, because he said like Haaland was not even gonna score 10 goals this season.
Oh, man. Sebastian's like, focus on Liverpool. Nah, I'm good. I have other teams to support. Okay, man. Okay. If you say so, man. If you say so. Match has like Courtois narrative. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I completely forgot.
We played them twice since, so like Courtois narrative shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Like we played them 2 years ago and last year. We're not gonna do that every time. Fuck Courtois as well. Snake. He's a snake.
Sis Gonzalez said, "What did I miss?
Everything. You missed everything. You gotta rewatch it.
Yeah,
don't you gotta rewatch it.
Yeah. Well, we discussed like 2 Champions League games before this, so this is the third one. So you missed that part. So you can always, I put the timestamp description, so you can always rewatch certain parts, for your convenience. But yeah, man. So I mean, let's look at the injuries for Real Madrid and Chelsea. So Real Madrid, Mendy is looking like he's going to be out for this game. I don't think he's going to play both games. As for Chelsea, Thiago Silva, like,
Yeah, I don't know when Thiago Silva's back. Like, it says mid-April, but I don't know.
Yeah, Aubameyang. I mean, even if Aubameyang is injured, he's probably not going to play.
Didn't Aubameyang get removed from the Champions League squad? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't even think he's in the Champions League squad, so it doesn't really matter. Azpilicueta. Yeah, where's Azpilicueta? I haven't seen him in a long time.
Honestly, I'm kind of lost with Chelsea this season. Not going to lie. I've not been watching as many games.
And Broha is out for the season.
Bro, he would have scored 20 goals, Broha, if he started the whole game, the whole season.
Oh, man. So, yeah, man, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in it. So, for Chelsea, man, I think for them to win this game, they have to take their chances in that first half. Because I feel like with Real Madrid, what I've noticed in particular is that the second half, they tend to really show up. What I've seen from them recently.
They're so clinical, Real Madrid.
Yeah. Is that look at I watched the Barca game a few days ago, and that Barca were actually pretty good the first half. It's just that we were not clinical, and then all of a sudden we can see that one goal, we pretty much gave up, you know. So I think especially before halftime, that was a critical moment in the game.
And also last year, Real Madrid Chelsea, like when we lost 3-1 at home, honestly, we deserved to do way better. Like we deserve to honestly at least tie the game.
Yeah, and I think for me, you just have to beat them, man. You just have to.
And this time, if there's a mistake like Mendy did last year, I swear I'm gonna punch whoever makes the mistake, because that mistake in the Champions League quarterfinal cannot happen.
Yeah, I mean, is Kepa really much better? Because I don't even think that guy's a great keeper like that.
Mendy's ass. Like, let's put that out there. Kepa's not good. Like, he's not as tall, but honestly, I way prefer Kepa.
Yeah, I mean, both keepers are pretty bad in my opinion.
Yeah, we need a new keeper, but Kepa's not like that bad though.
Yeah. I mean, he's not that bad.
Mendy is that bad though.
Yeah. So, we're not doing a combined 11, so I mean, it'd pretty much be all Real Madrid players. So, just save the time. Yeah.
My score prediction for Zeus is going to be 2-0 Real Madrid. Benzema scores and Vinicius scores.
Ooh, Vinicius, man. You know what's really crazy, guys? Before that Liverpool game, Benzema didn't even score in the Champions League. That's how crazy it is. And now all of a sudden, like, he might just like score a knockout stage now. Yeah. Imagine he wins a Golden Boot just by scoring in the knockout stage.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked with how good he is, like in the knockout stages. Yeah, I would not take Mariano. No, I would not take Mariano, Albert. No, thank you. I'm good. I'd rather Havertz than Mariano. That says a lot.
Yeah, man. So let's read some comments, and then we'll move on to the final game, of course, where Sebastian will, of course, join us.
What are the insights?
Oh, yeah, insights. Remember that. We'll read this one. I keep forgetting the insights, and I keep forgetting. Thank you for reminding me. Chelsea will keep it close. As long as Chelsea get Lampard, let's get Oscar, Falcao, Lewis, check.
Yes, I love Oscar. Come give him back. And Ramirez. Get Ramirez.
Nah, screw me. Miazga, no.
Nah, Miazga's ass, bro. He's in Cincinnati right now.
Check. Lewis. Okay, Theodore. Okay, I think we're Reece James, Madrid audition. Oh,
but there's no way he's leaving there. So keep on dreaming.
Oh,
I think it's a Benzema Chelsea audition.
Oh my god!
He's got to go to Chelsea this summer.
If Real Madrid get Reece James, man,
he signed a 6-year deal. There's no way they would have to pay like 200 million.
Yeah, Terry 14 says, OD says, I'm tired of the forwards not taking their chance, especially Havertz. If he could finish, we could have won against Liverpool easily. Yeah, I heard Liverpool were really bad in that game.
I mean, they've been bad all season.
Yeah, I know, but like I heard that was like there's a YouTuber I watch, and he said like that's like one of the worst performances he's seen under Liverpool.
And yeah, we couldn't beat them. That just shows our level.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy with that fixture is there's been like 4-0 draws.
Yeah, we're just as bad. We just like negate each other.
I think Frank will drop Kepa. He tried to get rid of him.
I swear, if he does that, then I'm a behead. I'm literally gonna slice his head, bro.
Sebastian says, "I'll be a Chelsea fan for this time. Madrid needs to be kicked out for bullying Liverpool.
Yeah, we're gonna win though, right?
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Real Madrid, Chelsea, man. Let's look at the insights and the win percentage. Oh my god, these odds are not looking great. This is looking brutal, man.
Yeah.
Real Madrid 56%, extra time 25.
This is peak.
Chelsea 19. Oh man, it's looking terrible, man. Why is the insights not here? I thought it was, but I guess we have to wait until tomorrow.
Havertz needs to play as a camp. Nah, he needs to play on the bench. That's a great position.
So, yeah, man. Yeah, best of luck, man. I hope Chelsea wins for obvious reasons. I don't want Real Madrid to defend their UCL title because if they do, Barca will get more clown opponents. So it's
Let's
I mean,
not
it's a
lose by too
lose-lose.
much. Let's not
Yeah,
lose
I mean,
by
it's
too much.
it's a lose-lose situation either way because we also have a rivalry with Chelsea as well. So
Nah, we're fucked though. But it's fine.
I mean,
Keep a smile.
yeah, man. So, Havertz need to play as cam or center mid, not as a striker CF. I don't think Havertz should even play
No,
be
just
playing at all.
bench. Just bench.
LeBron James, a soccer Pulisic masterclass. Just because that 90%
Yeah,
Chelsea swing
yeah.
too
Like,
high.
there's not a 19% chance we win. There's like a 0.1% chance we win.
Oh man, those odds on those odds. And
It
they're trying. You gotta have hope, man. Have hope, man. Have hope.
We can't even we can't beat Liverpool on their worst game ever at home. Like, what you want us to do against Real Madrid away?
Oh man. Oh man.
Bro,
So
we should
we'll see what
start
happens.
David Fofana. Well, actually,
David
not in the
Fofana, yeah,
UCL squad,
David.
but in the Premier League, he
yeah.
should start.
The Joao Felix, man. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Felix, man. You're an Atletico Madrid player, so you gotta show up, man. Against Real Madrid, man.
Score a hat trick. Score a hat trick.
You got to do something, man. Joao Felix, man, because I actually like Joao Felix. I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
but his
he
finishing
just doesn't finish
garbage.
exactly. He just doesn't finish his chances, just like every Chelsea player. Like,
Yeah,
I
like
swear, if we buy Osimhen, he's gonna start being shit. Like, I know it.
Like, it feels like the last really good Chelsea player you guys have had is probably
Diego
Eden
Costa.
Hazard.
And like,
Diego Costa.
for finishing the chances, it's Diego Costa. That's the last good striker we've had.
Yeah, Diego Costa, man. Maybe you guys should bring him back.
Yeah, and he left like because Conte didn't want him for some reason. Oh, he's not useful, and now look at where we're at. We've not had one in like 7 years.
Yeah, bring him back, man. Or maybe Lampard. Maybe Lampard should play.
But honestly, he's better. He's definitely a better player right now than he is a coach.
Yeah.
Yes, Zidane is the best manager available. But
so who do you want as a manager for next season? I guess we'll ask this and then we'll.
I mean, I would think it's between Enrique and Nagelsmann, and I'll say Enrique. But if I had to choose anyone, Zidane or Mourinho. I kind of want Mourinho back. I want the vibes back.
I don't think Zidane's joining Chelsea, man.
Yeah, he's not. But if I could choose anyone, it'd be Zidane.
And Mourinho, man, I think that Chelsea fans will be too happy with that one.
Get Mourinho back.
And also, I don't think the board would really like that. Although, to be fair, who knows at this point because it's Todd B, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Enrique over Nagelsmann.
Yeah. So yeah, man, thank you for coming on, man. I'll put you in the background, and then maybe we can give your quick thoughts on other games. But we gotta invite Sebastian, man. Sebastian is waiting patiently, man. And this will be the last game for today, man. Last game for today. We'll discuss. So, Sebastian, here we are, man.
Is Sebastian a Napoli fan now?
He's a Milan fan. Oh, yeah, we could do a combined 11 from Milan Napoli, actually. That'll be interesting. All right. So I sent the link to Sebastian, man. Let's see if he joins. And I think he has joined. Okay, so dang, I'm running out of space in my notebook. Okay, what minute are we
on? 1 hour and 13 minutes and 23 seconds.
23? Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's 0
yeah,
9.
whatever. Okay, whatever. Milan, Napoli. Okay. Sebastian, man. Sebastian, here we have it, man. The last Champions League game we have here. So
I can't wait to this one.
Oh, I just realized. Sorry, guys. I just remembered something. I forgot to do a poll for Real Madrid Chelsea, but I mean, I guess we can just do it quickly.
Everyone is going to pick Real Madrid. It's obvious.
Oh, let's just see how many people participate in the poll.
True.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Sebastian, while you speak, we'll have the poll going on, I guess.
Zeus, Sebastian is whatever fan he feels like being at that time. No. Excuse me?
It's like
he's a Milan fan.
It's yes. Like wait, what's the guy? The name, the president of the FIFA that says today I'm Qatari.
Oh man, no. I don't want to get into that. Okay, let's get back to this game, guys. Let's get back to this game.
I have kept Milan for a secret for a long time. Call obviously I have, and then Elke obviously, and then obviously Liverpool. But right now I'm not want to talk about Liverpool because that makes my head go mental. Bro, I can't wait for this game though. Like, it's the Champions League, big stage. Obviously, Mr. Osimhen is injured, for this game. I promise you, he will be in the at least on the bench. Like I don't trust this, this play by Napoli that he's gonna miss.
So you're saying this is like mind? You're saying that they're doing mind games?
Yeah, it's like Antonio Conte says, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Okay.
And obviously, Zlatan injured.
Yeah.
So
And Kalulu is out, it says here.
Kalulu out. It's fine. Malik Thiaw is there. Tomori is there. Theo Hernandez is there. Today was the biggest shambolic performance I've seen from Milan. So absolute ugh. And obviously we have this is kind of a rivalry because obviously both leagues, and we have very, very good matchup. I think people always say Napoli is gonna win this tie, but I don't know about this because Napoli last time we played versus Napoli obviously in the league, winning 4-0.
That was crazy. I can't believe that happened.
I know Osimhen wasn't playing, but that should
That's
not
still
really
impressive.
matter.
That's still a huge win.
Plus, that should not really be a problem because you have 11 players on the pitch.
Yeah, and also does Osimhen fix the defense?
Yeah, obviously you have 11 players on the pitch for Napoli. Kivic, Politano or Lozano, then Anguissa, Zelinski, Lobotka, I think, is starting midfielder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Kim J, Di Lorenzo, Mario Rui, and obviously the other players in that team. But to be fair, I won't say I'm overconfident, but I'm kind of in the way of confident in this tie versus Napoli. Because I think we definitely have some advantage over this team, Napoli. And if Maignan can have a performance like he has done the past weeks, that would be key. And also Salamaker's what a performance against Napoli the last game.
Yeah,
I also think that game gets his confidence up because he was probably our best player today.
Sorry to interject. Which players do you think need to perform for Milan to beat Napoli?
We have two Swedish strikers. Wow. The other one is on loan to Norrköping, who's actually playing.
Okay, I see.
So the players that needs to perform is obviously Maignan, Tonali, Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz has to, because he's a baller when he's at his best, and Leo has to perform like he did.
Leo, of course.
Victory. Salamakers has to perform like he did, and I think he might actually perform this game also. Just and obviously we have Tomori, Kalulu, Thiaw. Like basically the whole team needs to perform.
Theo Hernandez.
In my opinion, the best left back in the world, but that's for another discussion. But
are you happy with the right back options? You got Florenzi and Calabria.
Yeah, that's the best we can have right now. So I guess.
Yeah, and for those who are saying,
at least we doesn't start Serginho Dest because I'm sorry to any American, but he's awful.
Yeah, I know. I already know this. He's great for international and terrible for club. I've come to accept that.
I think the one problem I might have for this game is that Kalulu might miss it.
That's gonna be bad because I think Carrier is really out of form. I don't think he's good. And I don't think Gabi is good. I think
if Osimhen starts, I'm not sure if he will, but Tomori.
I mean, you still
and-
have Simeone, man. That Simeone guy I heard is pretty good.
Yeah, I think Tiao and Tomori has to be on their best.
Yeah, it's Thiago Tomori, man.
If Tomori, if you do a stupid mistake like you have done, I swear to God, I might actually cry.
Yeah, Tomori's been. Yeah, he's not been good in the Champions League, man. Against Chelsea, of course. Theodore can testify this. I think.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Versus Chelsea.
Yeah, he was
Obviously,
really
this narrative that Tomori played, he played for Chelsea. He's a Chelsea fan. And he played back. But honestly, he was garbage in that game. So, if I speak,
It's not even just that game, man. Like, yeah, like I remember, what was it?
If I speak, I'm in big trouble. So.
Yeah. There's been some other bad games with him. Yeah, for Napoli, man. Like, it's gonna be interesting, and Ndombele, and obviously Ngiza, Politano, Raspadori, Simeone, and the Kavicha. How have we not spoken about him? Kvaratskhelia, Lozano, Zerben as well, Ramari, Kim and Jay, Ostegard, Mario Rui, and Merritt. Merritt's been really good. I think he's been underrated, to be honest.
I think people have not really talked about him that much.
Yeah, let's do a combined 11 now. Actually,
Oh,
I think it's gonna be really fun, really interesting. Okay, so which manager you're picking, Spalletti or Pioli? It's gotta be Spalletti, man. I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
This is just a stupid question. It's Spalletti easily.
Spalletti.
I love
Yeah.
Pioli, but sometimes he forgot his brain at home.
All right, goalkeeper. It's gotta be Mike Nunn,
Yeah.
Easily the best, in my opinion. Top 3 in the world.
Yeah, he's definitely. I would say he's the best goalkeeper in Serie A.
He's probably the best goalkeeper in the world.
Obviously, every friend.
Pretty close.
He's pretty close. I still think Courtois might be better.
Yeah.
And obviously,
Maybe.
He's definitely top 3. At least.
Yeah, top 3. I would agree.
Obviously, every Frenchman or French national team fan.
If he had started in the World Cup final, France win the World Cup.
Yes, I agree.
Ooh, I'm getting ranks. Let's see if rank is here.
I'm
Actually,
just saying.
I
okay.
totally agree with that.
Okay, we'll say that for another time. But anyways, right back for me.
Wait,
It's got to be. I think Di
Is
Lorenzo
it
for me
gonna be-
personally.
Yeah,
Oh,
Di
yeah.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, Di Lorenzo.
All right, center
Left back
backs.
Theo.
Oh yeah, left back. Let's do left back. Yeah, left back.
Theo
Theo Hernandez.
Easy.
Yeah,
Hernandez.
yeah. Mario Rui, man, he's not on the same level. I'm sorry.
He's got the best name too, so can't go wrong.
Yeah, center backs.
Kim and Jay and Malik Thiaw.
Yeah.
Kim Min Jae is about one of the best signings in this season.
Yeah, and he's rumored to Liverpool, which is crazy.
Yeah, and
And
also,
And
guys,
also
he-
United as well, I think.
and also Kim and Jay. He just came from. He's a new player. He just came from Fenerbahce.
Yeah, Fenerbahce.
I dare, if he leaves to United, I might.
Please stay, man. Please stay at Napoli, man. Please
Yeah,
stay.
stay
That's
on
probably the
Napoli.
best.
Come
for you.
on.
Don't come to Liverpool, please. Don't.
Yeah.
You want to
They're
play
supposed to
Champions-
focus on midfield right now, not center.
Okay. Anyways, we'll have another discussion on Liverpool in the future. CDM for me. Oh, this is a really interesting one. And Giza or Tonali. This is a really tough one.
Tonali.
I think I'll give the edge to Tonali.
Sure. Yeah.
Is
Is Benacer more like center mid rather than CDM?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Benacer. I forgot about him.
Bro, and that's, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then we gotta put Lobotka. I think Lobotka has to be in 11.
Yeah, Lobotka has been very underrated.
He
Yeah,
was
and then-
very
Oh,
good.
this is the battle of two former Bakayoko clubs.
Oh my god.
The rivalry.
Okay, center. Who's the other center mid we finished it off? I mean,
By Bakayoko narrative.
He's a beast.
I'm not putting Bakayoko, man. Not putting that guy in.
He's a bench warmer beast.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's-
Okay. This is a tough one. We got Zielinski,
Yes, he
and
is. He's great.
then
So Benacer
Milan.
or Zielinski?
I really like Benacer. I think he's really underrated.
So
He's really
Benacer.
close.
Yeah, we could. Brahim Diaz is more winger or
Yeah, he's more of a cam, I think.
He's more like a cam right mid. Right wing.
Yeah. We'll discuss him as a winger for this
Okay.
11. Yeah, Bennett. Okay. Obviously, strikers, left wing is obvious.
Ibra. It's obviously Ibrahimovic.
It's gonna be Leao, Kvaratskhelia, and Osimhen.
Yeah, striker obviously awesome, man.
And right wing Leao, but Leao is more left wing. But like you can't not put Leao.
Yeah.
Victor Osimhen.
I think Leao is versatile, right?
I feel like Kvaratskhelia is more versatile. I think Leao
Yeah,
should
actually,
be
let's
left
do
wing
that.
and Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, let's
To
put
be
Leao on the
fair-
left.
wait,
And I
I
think
think it's Kvaratskhelia. I think that's it.
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia, man.
I'm sorry. This team, I'm not kidding, would make it to at least the semi-final of the Champions League.
I mean, one of these
It
two
looks like a good
teams
team.
is gonna make the semifinal, and this is a better team than any of these two teams.
Hopefully it's Milan. Hopefully.
I think it's gonna be Napoli, personally, to be honest.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and look into the Man, it's gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be an interesting matchup, man.
You know what's the worst thing? This game is the same time as Chelsea Real Madrid.
I know which game I'm watching more.
Yeah, I know what game I'm watching too. I ain't watching Chelsea.
True.
Or-
Yeah, let's look at the win. Let's look at the win percentages, guys. So Milan,
This is gonna be so
Win is
balanced. Oh my god, it's
34%.
so balanced.
extra time 29, Napoli 30. This is tight, man. This is as tight as it gets.
I put 1-1 for that game.
Wow. So actually, I want to look at the. Let's look at the head-to-head record because it's really interesting. Because obviously, we don't have the
There's
insights.
gonna be a lot of
unfortunately.
games. There's gonna be a lot of pitches.
Yeah, 7 wins, 8 draws, and 12 wins. Has the two teams ever played against each other in the Champions League? I don't think they have.
No.
Wow. I don't think they have, at least since 2010. So this will
Ooh.
be really interesting, guys. Really interesting here. So 12 wins for Napoli, 8 draws, and 7 wins. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting, man. Really interesting to see what happens, man. So yeah, man, I'm really excited for this matchup, man.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's look at predictor, UEFA app predictor for Europa League and Conference League. I'm top of the leaderboard in both.
Okay,
I was
now
just thinking
Oh, let's save that for when we review the games next week. Let's save that for next week.
All right,
No.
everyone's gonna.
I think
see
stream is getting too long. It's hour 27.
the
So
predictor beast.
yeah, so yeah,
No.
let's do a quick poll for the Milan Napoli game. So
That's gonna be tight.
yeah, so wow, the Real Madrid Chelsea, man. 43% believe Chelsea wins, 14% draw. Real Madrid 43%.
Let's go.
I
And
feel
I
like-
didn't
I
even
feel like
vote.
some-
Wait. I didn't vote. Wait. I gotta pick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I just ended the poll.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah. Let's do
I did-
Milan Napoli.
So let's say Chelsea are favorites.
Yeah, you would probably vote at Chelsea.
Yeah. Exactly. So we would win.
Bro and
All right, so Milan Napoli, guys. I'll give you guys around 5 minutes to do this poll.
It's gotta
That's
be.
a yes.
It's gotta be AC Milan. Yeah, I'm just gonna vote AC Milan. I don't care.
You know, I just realized, guys, it was really funny that both these teams love to win away for some reason. Like Milan won away at Naples Stadium, Napoli won away at Milan
Oh
Stadium.
yeah.
Milan.
Yeah, but for
Damn.
Why is it always a away team wins?
That's crazy. Actually,
Like
last
away
home
team
win.
is-
Last home win is January 29,
to
2019.
be fair,
that was the Coppa Italia, and you've only the Serie A. It's been 2018.
80.
That's
3 wins in a
before
row.
before
in
COVID. This last time the home team won in this.
Wow.
I'm just saying three straight wins in Naples. Just saying.
I mean, Milan can say that they've won three straight games at the same thing. Napoli can say the same thing too, man.
Yeah, but we won 4-0. So
Let's see, man. Let's see the 4 now. Let's see, man, if that repeats again because
Yeah,
If
that was
that
a weird
happens-
game. I'm gonna lie.
oh, I'm gonna have fun if that happens.
So how do you think the possession is going to be like? I think for me, I think Milan will definitely be the counterattacking team. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
Napoli will have more possession.
Yeah.
Napoli is cheeky on the counterattacks.
Yeah, counterattacks Milan.
Milan,
Because if you-
Leao on the counter, oof.
Because if you actually saw the stats, it doesn't look as bad. But when you actually watch the game, like it sometimes that's why you need to watch the games because sometimes the stats don't align with the score line. You know.
Yeah.
I beg.
But I like stats a lot, though. Not gonna lie.
If he dare start Pobega in this game, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh my
Yes.
god, Krunic! I forgot about that guy. Krunic, man. I heard Krunic is not good.
Salamakers
was-
is the most like I don't get how he plays that many games.
Salamakers, man. That
Big
guy's
ass.
He's so bad.
I did him a long career mode. I think was it.
I don't know what
previous
he's good
2020.
at.
It was terrible for me on a game.
He's not good at anything. He's not pacey. He's not good at crossing. He's not good at dribbling.
Bro, did you
just
see his
there.
goal versus Napoli?
Bro, I scored bangers as well. Am I an AC Milan starter?
Maybe that was a one-off game.
Did you see today? He was our best player.
Salamakers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or
Interesting, man. Interesting.
best player.
Yeah, let's look at the last game Milan played.
Ooh, his
7.3.
Look at his rating. Look at his rating in the season.
My only concern on Milan is that defensively, I think Milan's good. It's just their attack, man. They're just not. They don't score enough goals for me.
I'm sorry.
That's my only concern.
I love Origi for what he has done in the past. Origi, your goat, by the way, for destroying Barca that day.
Oh no,
Didn't remember it. But
okay, let's go on.
you're finished.
Wait, look at
finished.
Salamaker's stats. Go back.
You're
7.3.
But like, look at his stats in the season.
I'm sorry, Origi, you're finished. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It hurts to say it, but you're finished, Origi. I'm sorry. You're the GOAT, the greatest of all time.
1 goal, 2 assists in 21 games. He's a baller.
Dude, he played 4 minutes versus Sweden. And then, man, what? It seems like every time you play Sweden, you get better. What is this?
He's so bad. He's just
What is this? Dude, look at his performances of before
Exactly.
Sweden. Look, after Sweden, his performance has been better.
1 goal. Yeah. He's just
He's
a bad player, to be honest. He's not good.
It's
Yeah,
typical. As soon as you play Sweden, your performance go a bit up in the next game. It's typical. I don't know.
It is typical.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end the poll, guys. We got 7 votes, so most of you guys are going Napoli to win here at 71%, 14% draw, a win for Milan, and 40% draw. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what happens, man. Anyways, I think we've done a good comprehensive preview. I think we did a bit too long, around an hour and 32 minutes. So basically,
You didn't do the insights.
Oh, we didn't have insights though. We didn't have insights.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think they do like what's today? Friday.
Oh yeah,
right?
they do like 3 days before, probably.
Yeah, I think 3 days before. So maybe on Tuesday.
4 days before.
Oh, sorry, tomorrow. Maybe we could just look at this on our own or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have probably done this tomorrow, but
Maybe
I like Friday nights, man. I like Fridays, man.
Maybe Streamyard call tomorrow. We end the chat.
Yeah. Okay. Let's read some chat messages before you.
What is that?
Nah, it's a candy. It's like it's
Don't tell me it's an actual cigarette.
No.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
thank God.
I know this. I know that one. I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot, guys. Don Carlo. Oh.
No. That thing he's smoking on. Well, you have it on ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read some comments, guys.
It's called Cocoa Baton Wafer Cookies.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh my God, Bounce about
God.
I don't even want to read this comment, but okay.
You know what?
Daddy
Nice
Lamb's gonna look
My
after
mouth
it.
is
Yeah.
about to live it up.
You know, I think if there's any Chelsea player that's happy with the Lampard thing, it's Mount. He's the only one that's happy.
And Mendy, both of them.
I'm happy. You know what? I'm very happy about Lampard going to Chelsea because that means no Mason Mount for Liverpool. Let's go. 6 year contract. Oh yeah, 6 years.
I think I already mentioned this.
If
Zeus Gonzalez
Chelsea
says,
gets Zidane, it's over. If Chelsea gets Zidane, it's over.
Get Zidane.
sorry about that, guys. Someone accidentally called in Discord or something, so I closed it.
No worries.
Anyways, I don't know what that was about. Anyways, hope I don't get copyright here. Zidane over anyone. Oh, come on. It's coming from my phone too as well. Oh my God. Okay, anyways, I'm done. Okay, hopefully that person doesn't call because I'm literally streaming now. Okay, Zidane over anyone from Chelsea.
Just
Bowling throw the bank at Zidane.
He does.
Sebastian is our fan. Okay, ready. He shows ideal lineup for Napoli for this game.
Yeah.
I already looked at it though. So
look at it. What?
Yeah, let's actually look at the expected 11 Napoli is going to play tomorrow. So who's Napoli? Oh yeah, they played today. Sorry, I think they played today in the Serie A.
Yeah.
Let's go to that 11, I guess. These will probably be the same 11. So they play Lecce.
I think we're gonna play the same 11, but
Yeah,
Leo
it's probably the same 11. Wow, Raspadori started. I'm surprised. And Almos.
Mhm.
So that's the only 2 changes. So maybe Zelensky and Simeone will replace. Yeah. Okay, what was I looking at? Oh, yeah, I was looking at comments. Lozano will be key. Remember how he took apart during of World Cup 5 years ago? Oh, my God.
No, he's crap. He's crap.
Dude, even my Mexican friend does not rate Lozano.
Bro, he had one good game, and that's Germany.
Master says Real Madrid Napoli to win. The poll says Chelsea are the favorites. Theo, opinions on Rasmus Højlund?
I like him, honestly. But, yeah, and honestly, he's looking really good against Denmark, but I don't think we can really discuss it because, like, it was against... Who was it against that he was sort of had?
Kazakhstan and Finland.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't disrespect
But he's been good in Serie A, though. So
Albuquerque says... Yeah, Waleti says... Tata Rassano's bench position will be central for a lot to have a chance.
Yeah, he's going to have to put his right ass right here and left ass right here.
If Tata Rassano starts, I'm deleting my Twitter. If he starts one more game, I'm done.
No, guys, Sebastian's just joking around.
I'm
HCR says 43% Chelsea.
But
man, crazy.
I would do it if Lampard wins the Champions League.
For some reason, my Streamyard's not showing the latest comments. So I'll just read from the live chat, I guess. I can't show you guys for some reason. But I'll just read from here.
I want the Rasmus Højlund at... If he joins AC Milan, I would be very happy.
Yeah, Jealousy Special says Napoli... Missing Osimhen heavily and no presence in Ndombele or Elmas was costly. Albuquerque Salah makers. Elmas could start at right wing and Ndombele. I just got PS5 while ago and still haven't figured out Karima and Ultimate Team, bro. Napoli led Milan winning the league to fool them. It's all part of the strategy. I feel like that's what the Joker would say. It's all part of the plan. I just recently watched the Batman movies. It was pretty awesome, man. Maybe I might do a review of the second channel of those movies.
What?
But yeah, that's for another time.
I think you should do like what RDS is doing. Where he has a channel for, film reviews.
Yeah, I could do that with my second channel. That'll be my second channel, just like non-football stuff. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Bayern and Napoli favorites. I don't care what other people think. All right, Bayern 5-3, proper Chelsea on aggregate. Napoli need Osimhen. Osimhen is so vital for Napoli. Zidane to PSG or France. Le Bleu, allez, please. I don't see Zidane going to France, man. After what France Federation did to him, the France president said to him. I mean, if I'm Zidane, I would never. I would stop.
Bro,
that was disrespectful.
Deschamps, he's probably gonna stay 24, 26.
Yeah, and HCar says, imagine Real Madrid win it again. Yeah, man. If Real Madrid win the Champions League again.
I see Zidane still having the France job, but not right now.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I think. Oh, sorry. I'll let you finish your point, Sebastian.
But if Deschamps somehow does a madness and win both Euro and World Cup, that would be crazy. Then I would say Zidane ain't getting that job if he wins both. But if he miss out on winning both, I could see Zidane getting that job. How old is Deschamps? Is he 50?
Around like 58, I'd say.
Let's see. Probably has two more tournaments, or 3, maybe.
He is 54. Damn, he's young.
That's nice. Who would take over from Deschamps though, if not Zidane? Xavi, imagine.
Yeah. I would have said Zidane before the comments were made, but
I would say Albert. Albert takes over France national team.
There's not really any. Maybe you know what? Maybe Galtier. Maybe he gets sacked by PSG.
No.
He should get sacked by PSG anyway.
All right, we'll discuss that another time, guys. We'll discuss that another time. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy today's stream. It's been a good fun, guys. We talked about Champions League quarterfinals. So remember, guys, on Wednesday we'll be recapping all the 4 of the games. We're not going to do it on Tuesday, Wednesday. I feel like that's too much, so it's just better to do all in one day. Then obviously Thursday we'll do Europa League and Conference League. And then the following Friday, we're going to be doing the same thing again like we're doing today because it's like a week after. So pretty much the same
I'm going to
thing.
be in the Caribbeans next Friday.
Oh, so you're going to miss out, man. You're going to miss out.
I mean, I could try if there's Wi-Fi in the place I am.
I mean, enjoy your vacation, man. Enjoy your vacation. That's more important. So, yeah. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later, man. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, to like the stream if you haven't already. Let's see how many likes we're on today's stream. So, we're on 17 likes, guys. Let's try to reach 20 likes before we head out, guys. And obviously, subscribe if you're new, man. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. As of now, we're at 1,153. So, let's hope we can get there by the year. And obviously, consider becoming a member of the channel. I want to get some more members content. So hopefully some more members stream in the future. Once again, I want to get at least 8 members before we do member streams, so we can have a good audience. And yeah, I think that's all for me today. And also turn notifications on. I keep forgetting to say this.
Yeah.
Turn notifications on to get notified whenever I go live. And obviously,
and comment if you're watching the replay. Comment so that it helps the algorithm.
Yeah, comment as well. That helps the channel grow as well. Also check out my email, the platforms in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.
Sweet.